It's been too long with too many wrongs. What have I done? You've forgotten the words to our song. Now it's gone. Take it back just for one night. Take all the wrongs and pretend that we're alright. Feel the rhythm in our souls, let them entwine. Cause you don't know what you can do to me. It's not fair, I don't care. Take you there, make you mine before we're out of time. Let's synchronize. Let's synchronize. Let's synchronize. Don't be so distant. Don't be so distant. So distant, distant from me, from me. You're so close, and yet so far. So I fight it, and here we are in each other's arms. Take it back just for one night. Take all the wrongs and pretend that we're alright. Feel the rhythm in our souls, let them entwine. Cause you don't know what you can do to me. It's not fair, I harmony till the morning light. Secret night. Get me high, I know right away. We be chasing our hearts till we end up falling. Young and alive, we were runaways in a wasted summer. Chemicals in a foreign car. We took a moment, made it last forever. We found love laying under the stars. Made in July in a wasted summer. We sing along to the radio as the sun went down on a crowded highway. Whoever thought we would lose control in a wasted summer? Chemicals in a foreign car. We took a moment, made it last forever. We found love laying under the stars. Made in July in a wasted summer. In a wasted summer. We found love laying under the stars. Made in July in a wasted summer. Let the games begin. Let the games begin. Pass passed out. All my friends went and passed out. So much for the night. Last round for AM lovers. Oh, that's how I come alive. I'm gonna be a people person in the room of people. I'ma keep on running this shit. Let the games begin. A people person in the room of people. I'ma be the kid for the win. Let the games begin. Let the games begin. Let the games begin. Let the games begin.
Hi, and welcome to the 8th round of the Balance from the Hearthstone tournament, North American Games. Today we will be watching Hapabear vs smileykris. Today I'm going to be playing my Tikiwiki as well.
Hello.
To the lovely podcaster. So, if you want to go over the decks, tell us what you've got going for us.
Alright. Well, on smileykris' side, we have a cloning priest, which is pretty standard, like a version of it. A odd rogue with a green skin instead of full bolt scale veins, and a Uther OTK paladin. And on Hapabear's side, we have the even warlock, and a death rattle hunter, and another odd rogue.
Yeah, and to go with that, Hapabear has had her odd paladin band, and smileykris has had an odd warrior band as well.
Right.
So, two sort of mid-rangey aggro lineups, so somewhere between like, no control decks remaining in the lineups. So, what are your thoughts on these decks in this lineup?
I feel like one of the key decks, like for both of them, is just going to be how many wins they can get with their odd rogues. Just especially with the even warlock there, if Smiley can get her odd rogue into that will be a fairly easy win for her.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty fair assessment. I mean, I look at the lineup, I think the only deck that really contests the odd rogue is the OTK paladin.
Yeah.
But even though it can still go either way quite easily, and
odd rogue can just kind of sneak in there and get those lethals with the Leroy Cold Bloods.
Yeah, so I find that breaking trend is like it's going to depend a lot on the queue order, and obviously I think the odd rogue mirror, which is like is going to be an absolutely huge matchup. How that goes.
Trying to look over there. I feel like in the odd rogue mirror, if that happens, Hapabear might have a bit of a favor between the Edwin and the Scale Vein. I think Greenskin might just be a bit too slow, to get in there and so you want to threaten the damage, so you can't use the dagger to deal with so the opponent can't deal with the minions. It's a bit similar to how a old pirate warrior would be played.
However, I think on the other side, if you look at smileykris' deck, she does have tap eaters, which I think is a very important card in there.
Yeah, that could. She gets those Tar Creepers.
I've gone Big Fox instead. So, I think one of the cards you should manage with a little bit is Edwin Van Cleef in the mirror. That is a very peculiar card, because it depends very much on the coin. But I think we're jumping into the one now. Yeah, so jumping again, and now so it's going to be the hunter, the Deathball Hunter for Excalibur versus the One Priest of smileykris. So no one wants to chuck up that rogue first.
I feel like smileykris might be favored in this matchup. If it goes long enough, the priest can just put out so much damage.
Yeah, that's very true. The priest has a lot of damage, and I think Psychic Scream is in the same card as matchup. So Hunter builds this like unstoppable board that most decks will just sort of cringe at. They can't deal with it. Priest just goes Psychic Scream, your board gun, I don't care if you have X or whatever.
Yeah, that's definitely completely reasonable.
Okay. So, yeah, just quickly look at things. I think Hapabear is a nice opening hand here. Sort of, she's got the egg, she's got the death file activator. Priest hasn't hit that second screen yet, so we don't know what's gonna happen here. So you see smileykris hesitating on this turn 3 a little bit. And she's thinking about popping the egg. She's like, maybe sometimes you don't have the answer to sort of lots of devil stars. You sometimes go like, should I just pop the egg and deal with 5/5 today? Rather than deal with like 3 of them tomorrow. 3 of them next time.
The issue if she does pop that egg, though, is just the threat of the cube, and will she be able to deal with that? And maybe if the cube makes more 5/5s, that would probably put her in a much worse position.
Yeah, the cube is definitely a scary thing to deal with. Interestingly, Hapabear goes for the she goes for the hammer to shot this turn rather than just triggering the extra. So this leans heavily towards a nice little cube there, I think. Rather than charging it a bit.
Yeah, I could see us definitely signaling to a smileykris that there's a cube in Hapa's hand.
Yeah, and looking at smileykris' hand now, it's like, how do you deal with this? How do you kill this 3/6? If you kill it, it's great, but I think Hamas's shot are the scariest card in Hunter's decks, because that thing lives, the Hunter just runs by it, and there's nothing you can do to sort of stop them trading however they want. So we see smileykris just trying to get the Grizzly down, just to sort of get some kind of board control, some kind of board presence.
Sadly, that Grizzly is going to be easily dealt with. And Hapabear also picked up the Terror Skill Stalker, which will make this turn probably even stronger for Hapabear.
Yeah, I think Hapabear is in a situation now where she has like literally her whole hand answers his board. She's got 2 death battle triggers, she's got the key, the hunters, and after the flanking strike. Every one of them deals with this Grizzly. And she's got the flanking strike here. Which I do quite like. He gives her the biggest board, best with everything. And makes full use of the rush effects.
The Grizzly can be pretty easily dealt with without the Hunter's Mark, so I definitely do like her holding on to it here, especially when the Cloning Priest has such big threats.
Yeah, so what do you think now with smileykris? What do you do? Is it just a time where you start to pray that you get something? There's certainly this Spirit Lash Holy Spine sort of temporarily deals with the board, but the Looming Fetter's egg is still right there.
The Shaw will still be up if she does that. That's just the Shaw and egg are threatening so much.
Yeah, so I think what smileykris is kind of going for here is get this Nagar down, you get the point, suddenly you can access your bigger players. Maybe she survives until Malaga Spirit Lash, or probably down Spirit Lash. If she draws a second screen, or maybe just let the Kingdoms down, sort of stalls out a bit longer. So I do quite like this.
Yeah, I definitely like it. I'm just not sure it'll be enough. It's like, even if Smiley draws something like a Mass Hysteria, that's still going to be kind of worrying with the egg on the board.
Yeah. One thing this play does do actually is, which I quite like, is if you notice how Hapabear shows a lot of restraint this turn, and that's because with that card in hand, second screen can come down next turn, so you don't want to flood the board and get all screamed away.
Oh yeah.
You see smileykris doesn't have it, but Hapabear doesn't know that, so sort of threatening it is quite a nice little mind game you can do as well. So
he does have the servitude to try and put up another taunt, but there are those Hunter marks, though she doesn't know about those.
Of course, yeah. I think there's no way you don't pick the Grizzly, you have to make them have the Hunter's Mark here. Oh no, she goes with the yeah. So I think Conker's card again tells us a lot about smileykris' mindset. I think she's very much banking on this sort of a Maligoth or Prophet Bound Spirit Lash turn. She's got all the points she can get, sort of ramp up that mana as fast as she can.
Yeah, definitely with the when the gargoyle dies, she will have enough next turn to do the Velen Lash. So this could actually save her, like, at least in the short term.
It stalls her turn, but it's not E1. I think if possible, she went to get with the Malygos, then you get 6 damage, which should clear like all of the Devil Souls out, obviously. And it's kind of a stall. So I think she's still kind of really hoping for the best Psychic Scream or something here. Something else you can also do is with all these coins, you can actually power up that Spellstone, get another Grizzly, and you get your coin back as well. You get all 3 names. You have the Radiant, the Gargoyle, and the Grizzly. So she's giving herself some options here, the sort of unorthodox line of player.
It's actually a really good plan. I didn't even think about the coins powering up that Spellstone. So it only needs 1 more to get the 3 minions, so that's going to add like quite a bit when another big guy dies.
Yeah, I think unfortunately her time is running out. Look at this board, 11 health. You must answer this board right now. It's a good time with the Sean board. The Grizzly from the Spellstone's not enough to stop damage, so I think this has to be a proper balance Spirit Lash, right? Just a heal for 20 damage, 20 health.
I think so. Like, I think any other option, she's just dead. Especially with the threat of the Hunter going into 8 mana. Katharina is going to come down almost certainly.
Yeah, it's almost like enough damage on board and with the Katharina just to win the game spot if it pulls Kingfish. So I think you have to heal here. And then it's not a good spot to be in, but at least buys you another turn to sort of find that Shadow Visions into Psychic Scream, that Master Steer, something to do this sword.
Sometimes just buying another turn can be enough with its base deck, though. It does the late game very well.
Yeah, once this priest deck gets out, it's absolutely insane. So I think the best approach to the deck is usually sort of, because it has answers to everything, you have to make the priest have the answers, because the biggest figure to the deck is that lack of card draw. As we see here, smileykris just doesn't have the optimal Psychic Scheme that the deck does run. So we see the Warbear coming up from Katharina, so we have 2 nice answers to the villain here. Do you sort of trade the Katharina for the King Crush? Or just go for the Warbear trade just to sort of preserve that death rattle, makes it a bit less vulnerable to Hysteria.
I would be a little hesitant to trade in the Katharina here, mostly because of the Terror Scale and the cubes in hand. It would just let you do so much next turn and almost guarantee like an insurmountable board.
Yeah, very true. Also good chance of just getting straight up lethal as well here, with the possibility of King Crush.
Indeed. Well, there he is, right on time.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, this should just be lethal with the Trin Katharina and rushing in whatever comes out.
Oh yeah, that's definitely correct.
Hapabear hesitating when she may not have seen it. It's not the most obvious play. Because our master shows a tricky card, everything has rush. Obviously, there's also the sort of the intimidation factor as well. You see Lich King is like, I must kill this straight away. I've picked Enter, let's hunt his market instead.
She has several ways of lethal here between the Hunter's Mark and that Shaw still on board. Oh, and we're gonna see Crush come out anyways.
This is actually ultra lethal now with the if you need more damage, you go ahead with Cube and her skill stop with King Crush. So yeah, that was a fairly straightforward game going how we anticipate, but I'd say it's sort of you didn't see the sections come down, and that's kind of how the priest was sometimes. Yeah.
Going to game 2, I feel like we can see like a smileykris. I think she'll probably queue up the Odd Rogue, as that should be favored against the Death Rattle Hunter.
Yeah, definitely. You don't want to queue your Paladin into this deck. Again, Paladin just doesn't deal with death battles very well. So, so yeah, we do see the odd rogue. So it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be all about sort of can Hapabear set up a nice wall of Grizzlies to sort of deny the odd rogue that face damage. On the other hand, obviously, smileykris just wants to win as fast as she possibly can. So Hapabear keeps the candle shot and flanking. I love this. This is just a very sort of heads up way to keep. It's respecting everything the overall can do. The candle shot sort of deals with any sort of early game cold blood shenanigans. And the flanking strike sort of stops the henchman so that they can come up following on turn 3.
And even with the coin, it can also deal with those Flappy Birds.
Yeah. These are literally the 2 cards you want in this matchup, candle shot and flanking strike. And Hapabear has gone so far as to get 2 each.
Smiley picks up that hench clan thug, which would be a great pickup if Hapabear didn't have that flanking strike.
Yeah, so there's a little mind game here because Smileykris does have a target there. If you do get the target down on the 3, it does let the thug stay on 4. But if you sort of risk slowing yourself down that much, just to get around coin flanking strike. Not sure I would sort of risk targeting here on sort of that one specific card combo that the Hunter can have.
See the Tar Creeper come down, which I guess she doesn't want to risk the hench clan dying.
Yeah, it's 100% the right thing to do here. That's sort of based off its mark and the candle shot charge. Unfortunately, we do see the second candle shot in hand, and Funky Strike sort of deal with the henchman anyway. But I like where my mind is at with this guy.
Is that pickup of the Hunter's Mark, which with all these candle shot charges can kind of just be used to clear up anything. It's going to be used to clean up that Tar Creeper.
Yeah, so this is definitely a tough match for the Thunder. I think just everything you need here. Anything come down with them and Grizzlies. I mean, this React as well, following with the flanking strikes is going to just completely shut down the road here.
Yeah, I just looking at Smiley's hand, it's not looking great for her. She's gonna have a just hard time developing anything.
The saving grace here is that Hapabear, she has all the removal options, but she doesn't have sort of her own strategic tools. She can stop stuff, but then once she stops the board, she can't really progress to sort of start winning herself. So that does give the rogue a little bit of time to sort of play almost a more controlled strategy to don't win by turn 6, but let's win by turn 9, 10 or something. If we can sort of use that extra weapon to grind our opponent.
Hapabear does have quite a few turns to draw in the stuff that's gonna let her win, though. Like before she runs out of removal options.
Yeah, a greenskin tech is coming very key this turn. Great way to answer them flanking strikes. So I think she's definitely happy that is a greenskin rather than a court skirber in her deck.
Yeah, that green skin is doing a really good job right here. It's gonna be able to clean up just almost anything.
Unfortunately, the second fight is going to take care of that again. It's kind of a weird back and forth, yeah. With the second hunter's mark as well, it's like I think every piece of removal is now sort of being picked up by Hapabear.
One thing the Hunter's Mark would let Hapa do is develop that Stitch Tracker to try and maybe find something so she can start developing her own advantage on the board instead of just removing.
Yeah, it could at least sort of find a Catherine or something, but this hand, I actually need to. It's a bit weird, right? You don't know as the hunter that the rogue has a slow hand here. But you just assume, oh, they've all one drops, and they're just gonna sort of get tempoed out. I'll get sort of outvalued, sorry.
Smiley did pick up that deck again, which would let her get both buffs off on the Fungal Mancer if she wants to do that, or she can set up a combo to just kill the Ziliax and not give that one extra healing if she wants to do that.
Yeah, I do like the fundamental here. The one thing sort of different hunter does struggle to deal with is sort of wider bots.
Yeah.
So sort of just getting all these minions down is a good way to do it. You basically only have Rexar to deal with this.
I definitely prefer this Fungal Mancer, that's for sure.
The only thing I don't like is I'm not sure I like that weapon here. Just because there is that second flanking strike around. But at this point, can you really play around the second flanking strike? After seeing 1+2 candles, that's like all the removal in the deck. Very unlikely to happen.
Hannah has a couple options here. Like, she can coin out the Warbear, which will block a couple hits, or she can use the Flanking Strike as she's doing.
Yeah, I like this lineup here. Playing for maximum tempo, understanding that you essentially, as the hunter, are the control deck here. The whole aim of the game is just not to die.
Yeah, definitely.
This is sort of the most of the board you can do within one turn. In fact, she's now set in a position where she can go sort of Warbear this turn, sort of go and kill something, then King Crush the following turn.
Yeah.
If she needs to kill something again, sort of two big removal options there that are almost impossible to deal with.
Hand for Smiley isn't looking great with those two SIs in the at least the Void Ripper is safe to play right now and won't pop any eggs, but it's just a 3/3.
Yeah. But on the other hand, do you keep the Void Ripper just for busy? You haven't seen your Battle Spine yet, so if that busy does come down, you need a way to deal with it, I think. Like, that's probably what she's thinking here.
This guy's toast.
Job's done.
So, with the current HP Hapabear is that, I'm not sure she would even be able to deal with any big taunts coming down and win this.
Big ones like an manual bear, for example. So yeah, it's definitely looking quite there now. And I like that smileykris just went first last turn. She's like, I need to win this soon.
Yeah.
So let's just do it.
I think she needs to get Myra's probably next turn to have any chance of closing this out, really.
I think that's definitely definitely needed. She's got 10 damage in hand, 2 the tower, so 12 next turn, but after that it's basically nothing here. So yeah, again, Hapabear has lots and lots of choices here. There are fun uphead using your power and just let's King Crush, let's go first, and it's you're gonna die next turn. But in sort of reality, I think it's finishing way too hard by a Battle Spine.
Yeah, it will get heavily punished, but it's a play that would make me happy to see. Just hit face. Let's just kill him.
Yeah, it's unfortunate being sort of in such a dominant spot and sort of be respecting the odd rogue. So continue just the cube here.
Tempo Cube seems like a pretty reasonable play.
Yeah. Could also consider the Stitch Tracker, Hammer Stitch Tracker, or cubing the Stitch Tracker as well.
That Grizzly looks like a great pickup here.
100% Grizzly here. Now it's the position of either have a Battle Spine or win the game. So cube plus Hammer Stitch Tracker just deals with the So it makes the Grizzly so strong here.
And now when that Grizzly doesn't get Vile Spined, she'll know that smileykris doesn't have one and can just slam down King Crush.
Yeah. Do you ever just Leroy cold-blood this Grizzly?
I think that's the only option Smiley really has. Like,
It's
she can't risk it getting cubed. She has to kill it this turn, I feel like.
you could it goes both ways, right? Because if you throw your burst on, you lose the game. So you just have to say like, no, you don't have the cube. So this is all you got, and I'm going to top the Fire Spine next turn.
Yeah.
But the problem is you can't do much else this turn. Like if you play the fledgling, it just sort of dies to the Grizzly. The 2 cards sort of do nothing. So maybe you sort of Leroy, you just play an entire hand, Leroy this down, hope the fledgling sticks this turn. By sort of cleaning up the board if you're better in your Void Ripper.
Yeah, I kind of like that idea. Just play everything and hope it sticks. But that's not what she's going for.
And we see a second Grizzly come down anyway, so I think the Hapabear is sort of at that point it's like sort of choose how you win, pick your win condition. You can sort of play anything at this point.
Yeah, I think from this spot it would be harder for Hapabear to find a way to lose than to find a way to win.
My pack will hunt you down.
This second Grizzly is like, oh, your heart sings when you see this. So respecting the fledgling and nothing else, this sort of sets up a nice. Almost certainly King Crush is gonna get lethal here.
Yeah. And there's just nothing Smiley can do from here. That second fledgling does as much as the first.
Yeah. Well, actually, no, it doesn't even stop you damage this one.
Oh, yeah, I guess it does even less.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just insane with how bad sort of all that removal. Feels like someone's just saying, no, you can't play this game, Adro, just get out.
Hapa kind of just got the perfect hand to deal with those Smiley's threats.
I think that's the realization there, the well said. Okay, so as maybe you know how you get to go, but now it's going to come down to that very pivotal odd runner that we talked about at the beginning.
Yeah. Now Smiley's going to be stuck on that Uther OTK Paladin, which I would expect the struggle against a Death Rattle Hunter.
Yeah, definitely. So the good thing about this is it is the older version of OTK Paladin using the Horseman and not the newer OTK Shabbat match. What this does mean is that this deck can fight the board much stronger than the more recent core variants.
Yeah.
So it can potentially shut down the odd road with them choose other champions like High Priest the Carl, Sunky Between, things like that. And
The call to arms will be pretty important here. Just being able to get those minions out to fight like any of the 3/3s the hunter can develop, or the 5/5s from the eggs. Just being able to stop a tiny bit of damage will be important here.
Yeah, super important. We see Hapabear and eggs straight away. Well, potentially eggs straight away if she wants to go for it. I think you have to here. Also, Prince 2 is definitely going to mess it up for the battle for smileykris, I think.
Yeah.
So, interesting she takes her time there. She goes to the candle shot, wow. What do you think about that decision?
I mean, she does have the Stitch tracker on 3, I guess, but I really like taking just the egg. You know, it's going to make any AoEs awkward. You have like 3 other Death Rattle triggers you could have picked up, or even a cube to just cube the egg and get a 5/5 out.
Yeah, exactly. So is this just her being scared of like little loot hoards and stuff? Like, I'm trying to sort of get into her head and figure out why she wanted this candle shot.
guess maybe she's worried about righteous protectors being able to block damage from things, but without the egg, she doesn't really have much damage to block, so it's kind of a self-defeating reason, I feel like.
This could be more of a nod towards, like, instead of going egg, she's going to go sort of, let's go like clean crushing cubes and stuff. So go for a later game push rather than
Yeah.
that sort of the early mid game aggression that this deck can do. But we'll see how it plays out. Maybe that's completely correct. I don't understand.
Yeah, maybe I'm way off. I've never played this matchup personally. I have played quite a bit of the Death Rattle Hunter, but not this specific matchup.
Yeah. And I just play spells until I hit people in the face. This concept of like building boards and stuff doesn't mean anything to me.
Hitting face is a good way to play. Your opponent has no health, they can't do things.
So there's a lot of interesting choices here. So if you'd taken the egg before, like the cube was good, she's never taken the egg now, so would you ever not take the cube here? Or is she gonna go for some wacky sort of infinite stitch tracker combo and take her set buff?
She's taking a long time to decide. I feel like she decides on the cube in the end, though.
Yeah, this makes more sense to me.
Yeah, definitely with that egg there as well. And the big guys in hand.
Yeah, and I think you're not too scared of your health in this matchup, so this Leox isn't going to do too much.
One thing Smiley could do here, though, is she could point out that called arms and just kind of try to assert her own board.
Yeah. What if she's maybe thinking, like, I need to... Maybe she's getting a point for the potential user, knowing she has that call to arms anyway.
Yeah. Getting out that Uther turn early if she picks it up would be
Huge.
really influential, yeah.
And the good thing is, because the egg wasn't hit again, there's no real pressure on the board here. That is not the call I'm trying to see. No Loot Harden, no Ridgestone off the extra card draw there.
Oh, she's popping the egg.
Wow, interesting. So a big nut to Death Rattle triggers, but unfortunately we do see that cube in hand. Almost like asking to...
We do see the cube in hand, but thankfully for Smiley, we don't see any Death Rattle triggers with it.
Yeah. But the nice thing for smileykris now, she is sort of... So she draws like a nice like a quality or something. She's got a nice ball clear in her hands.
She
So
also,
the eggs, it's a bit awkward.
she also has the option of using Tarum to prevent the Devil Sword from getting cubed, but she clearly isn't worried about that.
Yeah, I don't think it's too much to be scared of just yet. I suppose one sort of saving grace is that without the eggs, like, it's so much less scary. Like, even if this episode does get cubed and triggered, the quality just does it so well. Here we see the cube and down. So I don't think this is as much pressure as you're expecting this stage against the Paladin. So I think smileykris is quite happy here that she's still at 21, and there's only 7 damage in the board right now.
Though she's probably worried about the later game push from the Paladin with how slow the early game has been. She's probably very worried about things like Katharina or Crush coming down. All she has to deal with those is Terra right now.
She's going to dig very hard to get, basically to look for that quality to pair with the Pyromancer. Speak of the devil.
Alright, on time.
Yeah, just in time for Katharina, so that's the best case right here. Caspian down, pulls Undasta, pulls King Crush out, and then use a quality parameter by board. Hapabear also shown a lot of respect for these ones. I think that must be the reasoning for the candle shot in the early game.
Yeah, she's probably very worried about what equality could do with the 1/1s on board.
There's the quality in the steeds, maybe a bit of PTSD there.
Yeah, the steeds as well. Those could block a good amount of damage.
So unfortunately, she has got the ether. Sorry, I missed that draw. So she kind of now has that coin to coin if she really wants to, but here's the point where it's like,
I think she's under enough threat right now
Yeah.
that coining the Uther sadly isn't a viable option.
yeah, this is the point in the match. You just or like I have a quality parameter, but like the board's probably bigger after the quality than before it.
We see Shirvala get slammed down. No way to pick up Shirvala because she needs to hold the things for the combo. So now she's used up quite a bit of healing.
Yeah, you can sometimes win this matchup just by sort of here's 5 Shibalas, deal with it, instead of just keep bouncing around, but
Yeah. Sadly, Shirvala wasn't discounted enough to even give her that option, though.
sad that she's sort of sat with a handful of minions right now, so she couldn't get it bought yet at the time.
This quality Pyromancer is in a really bad position because if a Smiley does use it, well, great, now the cube is 2 5/5s and something big comes out of Katharina.
Yeah, Undasta obviously, so the board's about the same size either way. What you need is sort of 2 equalities. So equality Pyromancer, coin equality or something.
Yeah. In this situation, Shrink Ray might be really helpful. Sadly, she doesn't run one.
Yeah, she's got that more mid-range approach with the few more minions for the extra removal.
If somehow Hapabear lost all this, she does have the Rexar to give her just that infinite refill.
Should I?
So how do you deal with this here then? That's my question. How do you deal with this? You see in player board. Is it just something between and play? Right? Or
There is the option of the Pyromancer quality into Terra that would give Smiley another turn.
that's quite nice. If you can sort of reduce that Undata down to 3, it's morphing the threat so much.
Reporting for duty. Job done.
Okay, we see the screen and then so it's also nicely sort of put it up just enough to maybe that's why one doesn't get it. But as we do see that the king push is in hand to sort of tie this up very nicely.
Smiley would be able to, or Hapabear, I mean, would be able to pop the Katharina if she wanted to get something out. But she doesn't need to since Crush is in hand.
Yeah, so this is
This
how
is
I expect this matchup to go.
Well played.
Because it's both players, but you don't care. So that was a very nicely played series by Hapabear there. A nice 3-0 with the Deathfire Hunter.
It did get a few more wins than I expected, especially against that odd rogue.
Yeah, definitely. If you're going to be upward, that's the easier to shut them down. So, just looking at the bracket now, that puts both players on 3 and 5. So, unfortunately, both of them have just missed out on qualifying for a top 8 spot. Sort of going forward, so obviously, Hearthstone tournament, I think this is the last match of both the EU and the NA brackets. So,
Yes.
the top 8 is now set in stone, I think.
Yeah.
So going off on this, I think the EU playoffs are going to be broadcasted over the next weekend, so Saturday and Sunday.
Yes, February 2nd and 3rd.
Yeah, and that's it. It starts at 10 Central European time each day, and it'll just play out sort of how the event lasts. And the following week is the 9th and the 10th will be the same for the North American brackets, and I'm not sure in the time of that one. And fill in that. Going forward, I think. Do you have any sort of further thoughts on things?
The NA bracket has a lot of good players and should have some good matches in it when that happens.
Yeah, we could go through and list all the players there. So NA bracket, so just to sort of clarify, top it is Kirky, Heaves, Slither, Dragon Rider, Light Orchestra, Future Shock, and Hibis. As far as I'm aware, there's going to be no weird tiebreakers. And just to go over the EU bracket is going to be Aya, Teacher, Baby Bear, Penny, Sky, Ricochet, Alec Phoenix, and me, Kat. As the top 8 there, so then next weekend. So yeah, that's going to be sort of, so the EU one's going to be next weekend, and the NA one's going to be the weekend after. Yeah, so with that, I think we can sort of close things out. So
Yep.
I just want to thank each of the players. Thank you, Tiki, my lovely co-caster, and also thank you to Cinder for the great production as well.
Thank you for casting with me as well.
It's been a pleasure. And as for everyone else, I will see you guys next weekend in the EU playoffs.
Good luck.